Possibly.
Out of curiosity, is there any sort of gravity-inducing ship or creature or phenomenon which could have created this situation at all?
I don't know, but technically interdictors work similar to a gravity distortion. But then there's always the good old black holes, and
anything with a gravity well projector could do it.
There's not a black hole between Ethor and Rendili, is there?
there might be. Not that versed in astrogation.
I mean, you wouldn't be making a direct jump unless the ship was making a direct jump. And from what you can tell, it wasn't making a direct jump from Ethor to Rendili. Hyperspace lanes are actual things that you have to enter into. And traversing brand new ones is dangerous.
Suicidal.
That's what I was saying. Everything in hyperspace is like a negative universe laid over top of the physical.
It's a tachyon
space.
universe.
There's
Sure, whatever.
Rendili. Which square is Ethor in, out of curiosity?
It's north center,
Look where-
mid-rim.
Look where Feta is. If you find Feta or the Bazaar, you'll find Ethor.
Oh, okay. I remember where Fate is. Got it.
Yeah, we were right beside it pretty much.
And yet, you never did anything involving it. For shame.
Why would we?
Yep.
Sure we
Let's
did. We
go
stole
for
ship from it.
Ethor?
Oh no. Beta.
Anyways, anything else you wish to do with the ship's data logs? The petabytes and petabytes of data logs?
Since I'm getting the idea that this is at least sanitized, I kind of want to find a way to scream at a verbo brain, but I don't think that's going to help.
Well, you've got two right next to you that you can scream at. Maybe
I
even
can
three if
scream-
you include Jay.
Are you?
Jay's brain is a black box at this
Will,
point.
will Lissa be sharing her concerns or keeping this to herself?
That will definitely be shared. These logs are way too cut and dry. Just sudden gravitic disturbance, no more crew, just poof.
Who would have had access to editing such a thing?
I will just point to both of the verbo brains.
Well, I mean, also consider how easily, well, seemingly easily we got into it.
Yeah, or anyone else who's been here.
Salvagers would probably know what they're doing.
In that case, the Imperials on board the ship could have done something so easily as gone over to the Rebellion and the ship was left here in the... You know, I don't want to think about it anymore. Let's just move on.
Then we should give it back to them.
To the medical bay or armory, something else besides standing in here.
I do want to check the medical bay, and I'm just gonna stuff these data pads into a little pack.
Little pack, okay.
Little pack, big pack, packs.
Right. Your party plus S3PO gets back on the Hyperscythe on the turbolift and takes it up to the surgical wing of the medical ward.
Using a comm link. B, can you hear me?
Whatever it is, I didn't do it.
Good. Keep not doing things. Rakcharr out. That's all. I just wanted to see whether I can get it.
Now he's going to do everything.
Gonna knock over the
Suddenly, the interior ship's klaxons go off. There is gunfire outside the ship. Nah. B just starts shooting. The Star Destroyer starts just shooting your guys' guns everywhere. Rebellious teen phase. Anyways, you guys are in the surgical wing of the medical ward, which looks clean like a hospital.
Which looks clean, like a surgical theater.
Yep, everything looks neatly arranged, and there is nothing there. No droids, nothing.
Alright. Let's begin digging through this. If we can't find something convenient like Stimpaks, maybe we might be able to find limited, incredibly rare pharmaceuticals which we might be able to sell someone at a price and can keep with us so as to not endanger them vanishing whenever we tell the ship to jump without us.
Alright. Yes, drugs, yep. Alright, everyone make perception checks if you're just going to be going over this medical ward with a fine-tooth comb.
Difficulty?
Who wants S3PO to help them?
Not me. Well,
I honestly would rather not be near S3PO.
oh shit. I mean, I guess. I fucking
All right.
guess.
Everyone, it's difficulty 3 purple. But Grimith is going to get 1 boost die because S3PO is helping him.
Helping, yes.
Yes.
All the good he did.
Hey,
let's
Jay is a success.
Lissa, you'll take 1 strain, please. Everyone but Jay, who got advantages.
Lissa hits her head on a cabinet.
Well, you guys all find various knickknacks, paddywhacks. Rakcharr finds a nice collection of scalpels. Yes, medical grade scalpels.
All right, medical grade scalpels, fantastic.
And
I'll write that down.
J3PO finds a small stash of. You have no idea what the shit is, J3PO.
Trying to decide whether or not he should shake it.
I'm not gonna influence you one way or another.
Lissa! What's this?
What does it look like?
It looks like a crate with vials inside of it, like a glass, sort of like glass crate with vials inside of it. They're sort of suspended with like more glass, sort of holding them there.
Well,
It's not really glass, but it's whatever.
I
they have.
don't know, like drinks?
Well, 1, I wouldn't shake it, and 2, I would like to have that analyzed by like a scanner.
Well, here you go.
And he hucks it over to her.
No,
Throws it through the air.
he just sticks it straight into her hands.
Did someone say scanner? I got a scanner.
You want to take a look at this? I have no idea what these are.
Rakcharr walks out with like a
It looks
bandolier
expensive.
of medical grade scalpels.
Huh.
He's got a bandolier of medical grade scalpels and and one of those masks.
Man, what kind of piercing does a medical grade scalpel offer?
A mask on top of the laminate armor helmet.
Turns out it's enough to cut through a door.
Anyways,
Yes, breach 1.
we'll let Grimace do a scan of this. We'll say it's going to be a computer's check.
All
With
right.
difficulty 2P, but you're getting 3 boost die because of your scanning equipment. All right.
Master of intelligence checks, Rakcharr.
Rakcharr is scanning. The scanner basically says unknown. X says unknown, but says it does a deeper scan, but says this is some sort of genetics grade material used in perhaps some sort of experimentation. Possibly useful to someone in some field of medicine.
Well, this could have possibly been going to Rendili. Would they have any interest in, like, genetic vial experiments? About it?
As far as I know, they just wanted to catch up with the other manufacturers of various starships for the Empire.
All right. Well, Rakcharr looks at the scanner. It's what it says. Just liquid
I mean,
vials.
there may be a person, there, or a specialist, but it doesn't involve Star Drive.
All right.
Maybe university, maybe some like Imperial officer, maybe somebody like just Empire shit.
Sure.
I don't know.
Like Camino.
Yeah, that's fine. Genetic experimentation, though, that's what I've got. All right, I'll carry them around. They could be of some value. I have one university contact, at least.
Yeah,
Well,
Just filling out your Rolodex.
do you anymore? Because didn't they kind of have a run-in with the Empire? I remember the mom telling us that they ran into them.
Right, and they were, like, working to... Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
you've still got the astrogation guy to talk to. I mean, he's alive, maybe?
Question mark?
Hey, I'll just carry these with me, and we'll see what happens.
Look, someday we'll find someone to hawk them off to. It's fine.
Unless anyone wants to volunteer in drinking one, I mean, There's no, like, warning signs on the crate, is there?
Genetic experimentation.
Hey, if there's
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
that says it's hazardous to drink.
I mean, like, is it like a lock crate? Is it, like, warning, like, hazardous or, like, radioactive material?
No, it's just got a latch.
Yeah, Jay should totally drink one.
Yep.
All right,
See what it
Jay.
does.
Jay is gonna take 24 unsoakable damage.
Jay turns into a Fazbear's animatronic.
Oh God!
Anyways, I'm assuming no
Kill
one's gonna.
him.
I'm assuming no one's gonna drink.
Oh. Genetic
Why would we
experimentation.
drink?
I will say that I am considering it, because I'm like, 24 damage, I have 25 wounds.
I mean, it would only be one critical, right? Like,
shit. No, I won't do it now.
But Jay will remember that he found it in a room that looked like a head surgeon's office.
Probably heroin.
Probably genetic material that is made into be heroin.
Nope, just heroin.
All right. The vials glow a small translucent green. By the way.
Huh. That's important information that would determine whether or not I want to drink one of these.
that's just a flavor enhancer.
Yeah, it's just Jello 5.
All right.
Flavor enhancer.
So the fact that they were found in the head surgeon's office suggests that they would be of greater value. Yeah, I've wrote it down. I'll carry them around. I will carry them around. Any indication to note that a vial might be missing, or is the crate entirely full?
A quick scan of it indicates that it looks like 4 of 20 vials are missing.
Okay, so 16 vials total in there. Okay, got it.
It's not like they were taken in order. They were just like 4 random ones are missing.
All right, got it. Well, maybe if I get better access to the thing or whatever, I can try to analyze specifically the ingredients and ask a droid or something.
As Threepio comes, he wandered off a bit ago, but no one really cares that he wandered off. He comes back and is like, I can't find MD-37. I was supposed to go into that room over there, and he's not there.
What do you mean nobody cares? The droid wanders off and comes back a few minutes later.
Okay, he outright says it to Rakcharr. He's like, oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Let me go see if the droid's over there.
You know, I don't think I would have cared while we were out
We
there.
we don't trust him to begin with, and he goes wandering off.
You do whatever he wants. Sure. Well, Rakcharr won't be surprised. Like, well, that's understandable, S3PO. There's no organics aboard this vessel except for the 4 of us.
3 of us.
Oh. Huh. Huh.
Did you think Jay was people? That's
No,
adorable.
I might not have gotten that much sleep.
Anyways, do you believe you've got everything you could from the medical ward?
I don't think Jay's a person!
Jay's just like, whoa.
Shut up!
Hey, all right, man.
This is like your opinion, man.
Alright, well, suppose that takes care of our time in the surgery wing, then. We can try to swing by the armory. Might have to use a thermal detonator in order to open it. That probably won't result in any consequences.
Or one of those scalpels from the sound of it.
Yeah, I'll use one of the scalpels.
Alright.
Stab it hard enough, it'll open.
You arrive at the armory. The door is shut.
Rakcharr looks
Press
at...
the open button.
Rakcharr, like, looks over at Lissa. I don't suppose we could maybe go back to the crew quarters, find the captain's quarters. Well, we didn't check those. Captain's quarters? They have conveniently listed codes to armories and other ship commands, right?
Maybe.
Be on a code cylinder that they wear on their person, so...
Oh. Well, I like Rakcharr looks
Yeah,
at
it's
the closed
the
door.
little pocket thing with the little like spiral top that you always see in their
Yes.
front pocket.
Rakcharr like looks at the closed door. You want to try and?
I'm all for trying just pressing the open button.
The door does not open.
Rakcharr looks over at Jay and Lissa. I don't know which one of you would be better at, and like Rakcharr wiggles his fingers.
Is there a J-size slot here?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Enough
Okay,
force on a-
is it a skull-dugging check or a mechanizing check?
It depends on what you're trying to do here.
Computerizing check.
What are you trying to do?
Making the
Open
door
the door.
not closed?
You can do it multiple ways.
Basically, take your pick.
Pick your poison.
I think that trying to open it up the computer way is the least likely to damage the door.
What do you care? Other doors have already been destroyed in the ship.
All we need to do is find one of those, but like, out of curiosity, if I press the tip of the scalpel to the door, nothing happens, does it?
How hard are you pushing?
Yes.
Well, actually, I like Ryan's answer better.
The scalpel breaks.
Curse snap.
Rakcharr frowns, says, well, thought it was worth a try.
You've still got a whole bandolier of them. It'll be fine.
Alright, it was a pretty nice scalpel. Probably could have sold them for some drinks or something. Fine.
So are you going to computerize the door?
Yeah, let's just slice it open.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficulty.
Pretty,
It's going to be 3 purple and 1 red base difficulty.
Did you ever pick up like slicing equipment?
I do have slicing gear.
That's what you used on the ATM droid. Club
Yep.
City.
The slicing gear just gives me a boost.
Yeah, I was curious because there were a lot of computers checks that were being made without the boost.
I was thinking some of those were not actually slicing. Though.
We're just
They're
like,
accessing it from there.
Isn't that right, Train?
choo-choo, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's just, we're just accessing it from a normal terminal that would have access.
It's like, basically, it was like, how well do you know DOS?
Exactly. I know my command prompts.
This, you're actually slicing into something.
Yeah, I'm
I guess I
actually.
was confused because there was mention of passwords. Oh well.
Don't worry about it.
What's in the past is in the past. Just like when the Punch Wookiee wasn't using his knuckles.
Both times they were all successes, so nobody cared.
Exactly.
Just roll them bones.
I know we're waiting.
All right. Yeah. Where's that 1 red? No, there it is. You're good.
Am I taking it to the brain, or are we taking it to the pool?
You're taking it to the brain. It shocks you a little bit. But, hey, the door opens. Access granted.
I thought these armories were better defended. I didn't think you'd get that open so easily.
That was. What's that sound? Is that just the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Inside the armory, it is empty. Barren.
Well, shit.
Everything that would be in here is no longer in here.
Rakcharr will combine his scanner and, like, step through the armory. Maybe there's, like, a hidden compartment in the armory.
Alright. Perception check, difficulty 2p. Well, you definitely don't detect a hidden compartment, but you do detect the telltale signs of people moving shit out of here.
Rakcharr will say, that stands the credence of the theory of these Imperials abandoning the vessel and joining the rebellion.
Then why close the door?
To
Politeness.
fuck with people?
Polite.
Rakcharr shrugs. Maybe in the automated systems that perform maintenance, the door ended up getting closed.
Maybe.
Regardless, this thing, as far as I can tell, is completely barren, and other than the tracks of all the crates being moved out, there's nothing.
Alright.
Oh shit.
Where are you gonna go now?
That hit all the highlights.
Well, there's not much left to do other than plan the way for this thing to get out of here.
That's what it seems to be the case. How are we going to... Like, can you actually automate this fucking thing to jump?
You can automate the jump, but you can't automate to actually do a lot of, like, various maneuvers.
Right.
As far as you can tell.
Tell it to just go.
I mean, if
You
we just aim it in the right direction, and
So basically, like, we would have to have Lana attempt to aim the thing, and
then just set a countdown for the.
hope you don't fuck up
Set a
either.
countdown. You set it for a good, like, hour.
How hard is it to actually start or just set a countdown?
Well, we don't know exactly what might be wrong inside the ship systems itself. Maybe, like, the computer itself. Like,
Hey, we've seen Verbo Brains make a bunch of assholes. I mean, look at me.
but if Lissa
Hey.
if Lissa thinks that anything of this might be doctored, perhaps it's by the ship systems itself, which means that we have no idea how effective or accurate a countdown timer might be. Can we do it? Can you activate it while we're off of the ship?
I probably need another word,
You just use one of the droids.
another item. I'm trying to think about how you'd even manage to do that. I mean, have you tried to get a protocol droid to do what you want it to do? Sorry, Jay.
Oh no! You're right.
It's sorry, I had to bring one aspects.
They're programming. Can't you just program it to press the button?
How long would
It's
that take?
Probably take a while. I'd need to stay in here.
Oh no, we still have those restraining bolts.
You can't make them do much complex operations when they're restrained.
Push button.
Which button?
The one that
Exactly.
says start after programming in the jump and everything.
Push wheel.
You have to like position the droid and then have like a remote trigger. And
You're right. That's incredibly difficult.
have you tried to keep a standard 3PO still? One of us would.
I've already quit caring.
But I need something to do.
Alright, well, then we don't have to worry about programming or whatever. We can just, I guess, try at least. Just have we have these coordinates, and if a ship jumps in, the rebels probably won't do anything with it because they'll look at an entirely active ship, see that it's a completely active ship, and not try to approach it or touch it in any way, except maybe to destroy it.
There's one thing I was thinking is we'd probably want to look into disabling the IFF and transponders and stuff so it isn't broadcasting its location or anything like that.
Grimith, I have a question.
What's up?
Does your laminate armor helmet have a heads-up display?
It does.
All right. Thank you. You may return to your conversation. Or did I derail it?
No, so, IFF, I mean, could you do that without having to hack into it? I know you did it on the last ship that we were on, but because we have access to all of the tools here, could you just, I don't know, try to log in as the commander and then, like, I mean, disabling the IFF would be pretty good. We don't, basically, if we have the ship jump in without us, then the rebels might either attempt to destroy it, the Imperials might attempt to reclaim it, or nothing might happen to it at all, which means that we're not going to get anything.
That's why I was saying we probably don't want it broadcasting its location. If the rebels are watching the spot, they'll see it jump in. and then it sits there doing nothing with shields down and no response, they should figure out what's up. I mean, it's kind of an exact location we're sending it to. But if it's broadcasting its location, the Imperials might catch on to it.
Do we still have those 2 droids I repaired on the way here? Yeah, the 2 astromechs.
We should still have Z33 and Q.
Any way we can get them on here? I need to... I don't trust the astrogation brain here.
I don't know whether that'd be a problem at all, and just head back to the ship.
Yeah, they're already on the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, let's go ahead and walk back to our ship now.
Alright.
You guys go ahead. I gotta check something down in engineering.
I don't know about separating, Lissa.
On a ship where we know half of a bunch of giant things have been ripped apart and doors have been slashed open.
Rakcharr, lifts his helmet off of his head enough to give, a disapproving look at Lissa.
Look,
I'm sure you have a lot of good reasons, and that's why several thousand organics suddenly vanished aboard this vessel, or someone edited all the files so that it appeared that way, which is why this protocol droid woke up immediately as we stepped on board the vessel.
I don't think it did. I think the logs were just changed to make it look like that's when it was programmed to.
Rakcharr nods.
If S3PO could look aghast, he looks aghast.
But
He puts his arms up and does the half lean back thing.
I'm not going to tell you what to do, so if you want to walk on your own, that's just your prerogative.
It's a really bad idea, though.
it's fine. I can just bring S3PO with me, just have him look at a door, watch some cameras. I need to make sure this verbal break.
Rakchar's jaw unhinges and he looks to Lana and Jay what the fuck is wrong with her?
Not enough booze. Not enough booze?
Obviously, she's going through alcohol withdrawal.
Right, Jay.
Alcohol blood content is too low.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to let her go alone.
Thank
Fine.
you, Jay.
Fine.
She'll be better off with 2 protocol droids.
Me?
Yeah, you know how crazy those get.
Rakcharr lowers the helmet.
What'd you say, Chris?
At least one of you 2 owes me something. The droids.
Yeah, this guy owes you something for waking him up.
Did we wake him up? I mean, the log said... Wait.
No, somebody else woke him up and then changed the logs. He's a spy or something. Come on.
Alright, Lana, let's go fetch the astromechs and let Lissa do what she thinks is best.
Need to go check up on
Yeah, let's
the other car.
do that, I suppose.
Okay. It's a good thing we're already separated.
Mm-hmm. You're separating the party.
See? Right here. It's already been done.
Okay.
We already made the bad decision.
Yep.
This is where Jay turns a corner and goes, "Oh, hello! Wait, don't shoot me!" And then explodes into parts.
Hey, at least he's with the mechanic to help him.
But what if the mechanic is the one that shot him?
Always
That's
exploding into parts.
That's a Threepio Cloud City thing.
I understand. Anyways, where is Lissa taking S3PO and J3PO?
Going right back to the computer core area. I need to take a look at those 2 Verbo brains.
Okay. That can be
And
that.
also, I'm going to need to take a look at S3POs. And I might need Jay to hold it down.
Oh god, please no.
Can do.
I am too young to die.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Alright, the check to check those Verbo brains will be the ones that aren't moving. That's just going to be a computer's check, difficulty 2 purple. S3POs will be a little more difficult. It'll be a 3 purple check, but with Jay's help, that's giving you a boost die.
I'm not just going to check these. I'm going to try to... I don't want to say slice, but essentially I want to look into any sort of hidden or encrypted caches in them.
Whoops. Don't worry about that. Oh well.
Accidentally emoted it.
Yeah, emote.
Emotes.
Emote.
But yeah, any hidden or encrypted caches, would that up the difficulty or change anything else?
Nope. Straight up that.
Alright. I'll start with the big one, the actual ship's computer core.
Alright. So what exactly are you looking for?
I'm looking for anything in here that is not just logs. I'm looking for
Drugs.
having done work on Jay before, and without him really knowing, looking at that verbo brain, looking for signs of personality.